Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Dank Dungeons. Me and some of my friends over here will be playing some short sessions of the Dungeon World RPG with you today. We hope it's going to be a lot of fun. We hope you laugh at some of our jokes. And if you don't, I mean, we can't win them all. But yeah, join us. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter. We're going to have all those things going on. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our adventurers.
Hi, I'm Lizzy. I'm playing Bettania, who is a human wizard. She's pretty smart, but being smart isn't cool, so she pretends like she's not at all. And yeah.
I'm
You're up,
Lance.
man. You're up.
What? I'm up? I'm Lance. I'm playing Todd, who is an elven ranger. He was, from a pretty uncool place. He kind of did a lot of farming and hunting and whatnot, all that kind of rangery stuff. And he fell asleep on a wagon and ended up where he is now, and we'll see where he goes.
And I am Davis, and I'm playing Dula, Wula, Fula, who is a lizard pyromancer.
Forgot about that stupid name.
Who happens to be a pyromancer who worships the god of fire, also known as Notorious Big Ignite God. And he doesn't like teenagers. He likes to burn teenagers, because teenagers are the worst.
That's his key character trait.
Yeah, pretty much.
Incinerating teenagers.
What he wants to do is to enter an area, locate any teenagers in the nearby, and then burn them.
I think that's kind of
What a hero.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what we all want secretly.
So tell me, what is, excuse me, what was your name?
Dula,
one more time?
Wula, Fula.
Dula, Wula, Fula. I just
call
need
me
to
Dula
I just
or
need to
Wula.
remember what
How do you
color
spell,
it's
how do you
going to
spell
front
that?
How it sounds?
there. What is Dula, Wula, Fula's favorite food?
Some teenager calf.
Kind of saw that one
Slow
coming.
roast that. Over some fire?
The ranger over here, Mr. Todd.
Yeah.
What would you say Todd's favorite horror movie franchise is?
Oh, he really likes, if I had to pick one, not Saw. Yeah, not
That's a
Saw.
good answer. And finally, Bettania?
Yeah.
Bettania, that's a very interesting name. What is Bettania's favorite Puddle of Mud song?
Oh my god. I mean, she would never admit to liking Puddle of Mud because it's
Who
would?
she's really more of a neutral milk hotel girl on the surface,
See,
but secretly it's Spice Girls. It's
it's got to
Spice Girls
It's
is her
just
favorite Puddle of Mud
wannabe.
song.
What is-
Wannabe.
What is
Wannabe
her-
is her
wait,
favorite. She
What's
doesn't
her
know.
favorite
I don't know.
spice, though?
Wait, can we
Posh?
rewind a little
Okay,
bit?
I actually don't know any Puddle of Mud songs.
That's
so.
fine, because neither do I. Was
And neither
hoping
does
you'd give me some-
Bettania, so there were you looking
That
for
works.
recommendations?
Which of the Spice Girls is her favorite spice?
Definitely. So I think
That'd be
every
fun.
time we play, we're going to be doing these in hour-long episodes, and I think every time we play, I'm going to be asking all of you a question about your characters along those lines. I hate to put you on the spot, except I really want to put you on the spot and to help you flesh out who your character is as a person. Which, I mean, obviously, one of the most important things to know about anybody is what their favorite Puddle of Mud song is.
Yeah.
It's true.
Without further ado, let's
usually-
introduce what our adventure is. This adventure is taking place in a broken land, a land in a post-apocalyptic setting. Not the kind of post-apocalypse you would expect, like a Mad Max sort of thing, or like a zombie apocalypse, but an apocalypse that resulted from a party that got way too real. In this world, the god who was worshipped by the vast majority of the people was a god known as Wick. That's spelled W-K, for anybody who's curious. One day, High Priest Andrew of Wick threw the biggest party of all time, a party so big that it shattered the very fabric of reality, leaving a great rift carved into the land. And this rift began to siphon the coolness from the world, bit by bit. As a result, this world is slowly dying. Everything cool and rad is going to eventually be swallowed up by this rift. So everything near that rift is super lame. It's where most of the old people live. There's no rap music. Nobody has any fun. But the further out you get, the crazier things become. And it is in this area, the Radlands, as people... Yeah, everybody getting, give me your reaction.
It's pretty.
To the amazing name.
It's pretty good.
It works.
The Radlands is where most of your adventuring is going to be taking place, because people will go out into the Radlands and brave all these dangers and things in hopes that they can find something to save this ailing world. And that is where your characters come in. You are embarking on a journey to recover artifacts believed to belong to the god Wick himself, in the hopes that their latent party power can heal that rift. Where you have ended up now is just outside the Valley of the Temple of the Terrible Lizards That Time Forgot, an area known for dinosaurs and other such perils. You stand now at the base of the massive plateau upon which the valley sits. So you have to go way up and then you have to go way down.
God.
Love going up and down.
Rumors abound that goblins from the nearby goblin technocracy of Zork, this technocracy, their government is based off of technology, have come to this place and begin to do research on the inhabitants here. This is also a place where an ancient civilization once existed, but they've long been extinct. The regular dinosaurs are still alive. Just not like the Dinotopia-style cool dinosaurs. They're all dead. Oh, they didn't make it.
Yeah.
So, the three of you stand at the base of the plateau. You are on the south side, where two huge waterfalls cascade down from above.
Beautiful.
You wonder to yourselves, how did these waterfalls go down? Or how did these waterfalls get to the top of the plateau to fall off? Water doesn't flow that way. But you quickly push these thoughts out of your heads and begin to decide how you might scale these walls. That's your cue to decide how to scale the walls.
Oh boy.
What a great way to start.
You couldn't put us at the top.
No.
Bottom. Oh.
What are you going to do? Got to get up there one way or another.
Hey guys, how are we gonna get up this huge wall?
You're the dude with the wolf. So
Yeah,
was
I have a
hoping
wolf.
You'd know some
The
other
perfect
things.
climbing tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem badass enough to kind of.
So I think what we're gonna have to do
Keyword being seem.
is tie the wolf to your back. And then you're just gonna have to climb it normally, and then we're just gonna climb it normally
All
as
right.
well.
We can't like hitch ourselves together on some sort of rope monkey chain.
That sounds stupid.
There are no bad ideas in brainstorming, Davis.
But I think there are, because that was one.
Well, we got it out of the way, didn't we? I don't seem to have any sort of
I don't know.
climbing gear.
Is there a spot on those sheets for
There's-
adventure and equipment
There
of that
is-
sort?
there is
spot for
starting
adventure.
gear.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's adventuring gear.
You guys have-
Adventuring gear would have rope in it.
Sure.
You need rope on adventures.
yeah, exactly. So,
Why not?
I guess I'll start tying the wolf to your back.
I'm gonna need this wolf tied to my back. So,
All right.
All right. So
I mean, unless
make me a roll here. I'm gonna say. Let's see, how do we determine if you're good at tying knots or
it's
not?
dexterity.
I'd say dexterity. Yeah, you
Dexterity?
tie a nice dexterous knot.
You know what? I think it's intelligence.
I think it's
Ooh.
intelligence.
Maybe I can tie it to my own body.
Do you think that because that's a high stat for you, or because
Yes.
you really think it?
But I also really think it.
I'm gonna make it dexterity.
You can make it dexterity.
It's gonna be dexterity.
I need a
2d6. Roll it up.
2d6?
Yeah, 2d6.
There are
man, that's how it
there are
works.
dice everywhere.
And add your dexterity to that.
I
Yeah.
got a 5.
What'd you get? You got a 5?
I got a 5.
Oh, you tied that wolf real good, huh? Wolf's tied to your back. Looks great.
Great. I'm gonna do a little swing around and see.
Oh yeah,
Make
super stable.
EP's not going anywhere, huh?
No.
EP is the wolf's name, by the way.
We might have to find a new wolf when we get to the top.
Oh, we'll see. I don't want to.
Let the adventure begin.
All right.
All right.
Start climbing, gang.
Start climbing.
Are we just-
climbing up?
I'm going to allow you to climb with either your strength or your dexterity.
Oh, so we just make it.
So you have a wolf, and you have.
No, roll those dice.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Strength or dexterity.
Well, I'm pretty
You can
strong,
climb
so-
with brute force, or you can climb with I don't know,
I'm climbing
Circus du
with-
Soleil style acrobatics or
That's not
something.
so bad.
Climbing with strength.
I'm climbing with dexterity,
I failed my
which
climb.
makes a little bit less of sense considering I have a wolf strapped to my back.
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
I got a 10.
So
You got a 10.
I got an 11.
11. All right, you two are golden.
I have a wolf strapped to me.
I have
You managed to
nothing.
climb with so much skill that the moment EP, your wolf, the moment he starts slipping off your back from the terrible knot that
Dula, Wula, Wula.
I'm never gonna get that. You know?
Just call me Dula or Wula
Okay,
or Fula.
Woolly
Fula.
woolly.
I'm going with
Terrible
Fula.
knot that Fula, yeah, in this case, yeah, that Fula tied.
trying to
You
call me a
manage
fool?
to grab that rope as your wolf falls, and with heroic effort. It's like one of those situations where like a woman has to lift a car to save her baby.
Right.
It's one of those things you get this adrenaline
So I'm
burst.
climbing with one hand
Yeah,
and
you're
holding.
Like, oh, I gotta save my wolf.
I didn't know Todd was going to be so cool.
And you get to the top. You don't.
I got a 4.
You're clinging to the wall about halfway up.
Oh no.
And you're getting terrible vertigo. How do you guys want to handle this situation? The idiot of the party is stuck.
I'm technically the smartest.
He's right. Not by example, but
Not by example.
Not by
clearly.
example, but by
how
ability
about-
to burn teenagers.
how about
Hasn't come
how
up
much
yet,
more do we have to go?
huh? Yeah, he's about halfway up.
And
You
we're,
guys,
and
you
we're up.
guys are good. You sped ahead of him.
Do,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's a good long climb. But
I'm gonna. How long would you say, being the Dank master?
are we
how-
actually going with that?
Absolutely.
Apparently.
All right.
Obviously. Is there any other choice?
It got said.
It did got said. How long is our ropes?
How long is your ropes?
How long is our ropes?
How long is our ropes?
I'm gonna go with the old standard of like a 50-foot rope.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is he 50 foot down?
Or 100 foot down.
So here's,
Well, we have all 3 ropes.
here's where I have that binary
We-
choice of I can say no and make things really difficult for you. I can say yes and just make things go smoothly.
Yeah.
Which one will he say?
Since helping him climb up the wall is probably the least exciting peril we could have right now, I'm gonna say yeah, you
I don't know. I
can.
think
All
we
right.
could fill the whole hour.
So-
Just me climbing up
so-
the
Get
wall.
Dula up the wall.
So let's get him up the wall with the rope.
what a
good.
journey.
Maybe I make a strength of some sort to pull him up
yeah,
there.
to yank him
you
up,
wanna
'cause
you wanna
he's so-
double up
he's
on
so
that? You can help me.
scared.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna
Faster.
do
Grab
we
the
get him up.
rope, Dula.
both of us.
Do you
Do you grab the
rope?
Do you grab the rope?
Yes.
Okay, he grabs the rope.
That would have been
I'll try so hard not to burn it.
real wasteful.
Okay, so we're going with strength.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
Got a 5?
I also got a 5.
Terrific. Absolutely terrific.
We tried, but not a lot.
Modifier?
Yeah, it's none. There is no strength modifier.
Oh.
It
I
is
wanna
0,
say
but it's not negative, so
Between
it's
the
fine.
two of you,
Yeah, we
you can
manage.
pull Dula up to the top.
All right.
But
I'm a
you
big
kind of
lizard,
bash his
so-
face against the wall a few times on the way up. I mean, sacrifices need to be made. He takes 2 points of damage, but you're alive and you're up at the top of the plateau. Gazing down the lip of this now valley, you can see a steep descent down into the valley proper from where you are right now, but one that you should be able to make without too much trouble. Below you, you can see several little small building ruins kind of peppered throughout the landscape, as well as to the northeast, a large jungle. In the center of the valley appears to be a gigantic ziggurat of
Whoa.
some kind.
I haven't
because
heard
I
that
like
word
saying
in
ziggurat.
a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
good-
glad you got to use it.
way more interesting than pyramid. To the northwest, you see a series of hilly plains which gives way to a volcanic wasteland, at the center of which sits a huge volcano.
Oh, I thought you were going to say ziggurat again.
I kind of hoped.
You're,
Double
glad you- I'm
ziggurat.
glad you
you're
said
standing between the two waterfalls you saw as you were down at the bottom, and a river runs.
Through it.
I drew this map, and now I realize this doesn't make any sense because these things have to flow up the river, but they also have to be flowing down into the valley at the same time.
It doesn't
I don't
have to
know
make
if
sense.
rad.
I mean, I guess
I don't
that-
know if any of it makes
I
any
mean, I
sense.
guess it
None of
doesn't
that
have to
makes
make sense.
sense.
It's the Radlands.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
you
kinda
say.
what it is.
Water just goes wherever it wants.
Because it's super
You're not the
rad.
boss of water.
You're the boss of water.
I'm the boss of water. So the rivers go down into the valley and empty into two large lakes, one in the far northeast corner and one kind of more near the center near the ziggurat. And there are some large marshy swamplands between these two lakes as well.
We got a little bit of everything.
So start wherever you like.
I gotta bring up the ziggurat. you
I was
guys.
thinking the same
You know
thing.
what? I think we should just call it a pyramid.
I like ziggurat.
The valley is many, many miles wide in both directions. So traveling to any one of these places will take you a bit of time. It's not
Let's
going to
check
be
out
like a
that.
15
Let's check out that pyramid.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my foot down in this hole.
You mean
Right on
ziggurat,
down,
yeah.
Follow the river
Yeah.
down towards the ziggurat. All right, sounds good. So
We all got
that's
a
where we've
ziggurat
got, you guys have to embark on a journey now. You all have rations marked somewhere on your sheet.
I believe so.
I had the option to.
Ooh, I did also and didn't. I needed arrows.
Terrific. Well, you're
No,
gonna need
I
to
took
find-
rations.
How many rations you got?
I took rations instead of the healing potion. I have 5 rations.
Would you like to share your rations with the people who saved your life?
They're gonna have to convince me.
I mean, I have 5 rations, so I'm doing okay.
You also have 5 rations?
I do.
Okay, so Todd
Todd
and,
has to convince me.
and EP have no
that- I
I
rations.
saved your life. And you almost killed my wolf.
Kind of. Yeah, but you saved your wolf, so I didn't almost kill your wolf. I didn't almost do anything.
Yeah, I saved my wolf.
Exactly. The
You
wolf
put his wolf
didn't
in
die.
a compromising situation.
The wolf was fine though.
I'll
so
take
it's
some.
irrelevant.
I'll take some rations, please.
I'll give you 1 ration.
That's fine.
Yeah, but you owe me a ration. I'm writing it down.
I don't care. We'll see how. We'll see if we
I'm gonna
forget.
keep track of this.
I'm keeping track of these rations because you seem like the kind of person who does not pay back rations.
You got it.
When undertaking a perilous journey, one of you must act as a trailblazer, one of you must act as a scout, and one of you must act as the quartermaster.
What's a quartermaster?
The
Explain
quartermaster makes sure you don't waste supplies.
That's me.
So if the quartermaster is successful in the roll, you're all going to have to make a wisdom roll here. It's wisdom for everybody.
Fantastic.
If the quartermaster is successful, they reduce the number of rations required for this journey by 1, which would make it free because I was only going to have this cost 1 anyway.
All right.
The trailblazer reduces the amount of time it takes you to reach your destination, and the scout will spot any trouble quick enough.
And it's all, these are all wisdom,
These are all wisdom.
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think you have a bonus though, right?
No, I mean not really.
Unless, I mean, if any of you have a wisdom bonus, then you can put that person in the
Oh yeah,
you
no.
feel is most
You just automatically succeed, don't you?
Oh yeah. Oh, no. Would you consider, because I'm an elf, when I undertake a perilous journey through a wilderness, whatever job I take, I succeed as if though I rolled a 10
Oh.
plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So who do you want
So
to be?
whichever-
So what? So
So let's see.
The power of being an elf.
Safest,
And
fastest,
so-
or most?
scout.
Let's
finds
do
danger.
fastest.
Okay. So that's trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
So he's gonna be trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Did anybody in the party say trailblazer?
I didn't even
Trail.
try. I'm
Trailblazer.
not even gonna try.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazer.
I'm the trailblazer.
I'm here to blaze the trail.
I think I'm developing character
So
traits
I
here.
think.
Twaits.
Traits.
Yeah, I like the twaits.
So I guess that makes me the scout because you called dibs,
On
no.
quartermaster.
and of course this is playground rules. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
called dibs. So I guess we'll just start rolling some dice.
Everybody roll your dice.
Okay.
See what happens.
Rolling dice.
There's plenty of dice just laying all over the table. Just grab some.
I don't have
got-
to roll anything.
You don't
Nope.
have to roll nothing.
That's
Oh, no.
right.
I got an 8.
A Nate.
I got an 8.
I got a
bad.
6.
Oh, you're not going to be happy about that.
Oh, great.
He
Now
doesn't eat
I'm gonna
so many
I'm gonna
rations.
starve.
I gave you rations.
You gave me a ration.
Yeah.
So everybody eats a ration.
Right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Mark a ration down. You're on a journey.
I'm gonna kill an animal and eat it.
I'll give
That
you a
is an
ration.
option.
That has to be an
I already
option.
gave him a ration.
Yeah, but I'll
Yeah.
give him
Only
another
an
ration because he's
but
eating a
but
ration.
I can get more rations.
Yeah, but I'm really nice.
Yeah.
Are you really nice? Or are
In
you
this I am.
pretending to be nice?
I'm actually pretending to be nice. Because it's a game.
You know, I really don't know if you're pretending to be nice or you're actually
Well, I
pretending to be-
was.
pretending to be nice.
I was pretending to be nice.
As you proceed down into the valley, you reach the river. You rolled a 7?
8.
An 8. Okay, still, same result with that roll you would have before. As a result, as you are passing by the river, you notice a pair of bulbous frog-like eyes sticking out of the surface of the water, watching you pass.
Uh-oh.
Yo, dog, there's a frog in that river.
You sure it's a frog or it's Frog Lake?
You know what? That seems like a stupid question.
Do you think
Are you-
these might
are
be
you
actual
nervous
frog
about a
eyes, or
frog?
do you
There's a
think they're
frog-like
just
thing in the
frog-like
river.
eyes?
I mean, I actually don't care,
He
but...
is a lizard man,
Oh, then he would know.
I guess.
Isn't that a
Not
little
an
bit racist?
amphibian.
It's a little bit
Yeah, but my
sexist.
character's my character's
excuse
racist.
Surprise
I'm a
character
reptila American, okay? I am
was
not
it?
a lizard
Surprise
man.
character trait.
was the
Racism.
surprise character trait.
No, we're not doing that one.
No, we're not. That's not going to stick.
Skip it.
So yeah, there's something in the river giving us the good old stinky eye, evil eye. He's looking at us.
It's okay. Let's
wants
just
to take a bite,
let's just
maybe.
be aware of it, and maybe we can just.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it as we walk.
Well, thank you for mentioning it.
Yeah.
And I respect you.
Yeah. And maybe you respect me?
Yeah.
What is this revisionist history going on here?
Okay.
wow.
Backpedaling pretty hard
you.
right now. Spread the love. You proceed down the riverbank, keeping an eye
respect
on the eyes. As you do so, several more pairs of frog-like eyes
Oh boy.
begin
All
to
right.
surface and follow you downstream.
Hey, maybe we should
Or
consider
upstream.
having our
I don't
weapons
know which
strong.
direction the stream goes.
Yo.
They're going in some sort of stream.
So let's take a few steps away from the stream, and maybe just like
We all notice it at this point.
maybe like
okay?
a good 50 yards.
I'm gonna.
and just like keep going, following it, but just stay like 50 yards from it, and I'm gonna try and activate my fire weapon.
Hey, I'm gonna take out my short sword
Yeah.
just to have it.
I have to roll to activate my fire weapon.
safe.
See if it
Fine.
actually activates or not.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
Didn't work, guys.
see.
How's that going for
Add
you?
juice.
I got a 10.
You got a 10? Yeah, you're good. You got a fire weapon. What kind of weapon is your fire weapon?
A fire
I
one.
get to choose what kind of fire
What
weapon
is it,
my
like a
fire
sword, a
weapon
whip,
is.
an axe, a hammer?
So
Firewire.
it's gonna be a sword.
Okay.
It gets +1 damage.
Good old reliable.
It's no longer dangerous, and I can throw it.
Cool. Throwable
Yeah.
flame sword.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good choice.
Throwable.
You cut off of the river kind of into the jungle area to avoid the frogs.
Uh-oh.
And before long, hear a loud crashing sound coming through the trees towards you. What do you do?
Coming from the direction of.
The direction you're going.
Okay.
Coming from the direction we're going?
Yeah.
Is it like...
It's like, yeah, it's in front of you.
Is there any big rocks
The direction
nearby?
you're going. No, you're in the jungle. Big trees, not big rocks.
I want to try and take cover behind some big trees.
Some big trees.
Does it sound like trees are breaking?
That's what I'm
Yes.
thinking.
Yeah.
it
No, it
does.
sounds like trees aren't. I'm gonna try and.
I guess square
I'm
up
gonna-
with the sound.
It's coming from in front of us.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and run to the side and like hide behind a tree.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
take cover
Everybody
behind one of
who's
the big trees.
hiding-
Not just one of the ones in front of you.
No, just be like, oh, it's going to break down the tree in front of me. Better hide behind it.
All right.
Roll me a defy danger roll using your dexterity. To
Fantastic.
defy this danger and get into a safe spot in time.
Not bad. 10.
I got an 11.
I got a 7.
Hey, you barely did it.
I defied it a little bit.
You defy the danger a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. What even happens when you only defy danger a little bit?
What'd you get?
I don't
Might not
know.
be great. You guys are fine. You get behind those trees like pros.
Yeah.
So
Where you been?
you stumble a bit trying to get behind these trees.
My ankle.
So I get to offer you
Glasses.
Can't see without my glasses.
I'm gonna offer you. Do you want to have a poor outcome to this whole situation,
I would love to.
or would you like to have to make an ugly choice?
I would like to have to make an ugly choice.
All right.
Yes.
That was fast.
Yeah, that would have taken me a minute.
You can either remain in the path of whatever is coming,
Uh-huh.
or throw Dula in your place and jump into his hiding spot.
Oh, gosh. I really want to throw you, but she's good. So I'm going to make an ugly decision.
I'm going to focus on turning you all against each other. So I think that's what this is going to turn
I'm
into.
gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna.
not going to happen. We're going to be best friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay in the path of the thing.
Okay,
Bring it.
you've made your choice.
So bring it on.
Bursting through the trees comes a huge reptilian creature. Giant humanoid legs,
One of your
unshaven
people.
humanoid legs,
Maybe
stick
you're
out of its back at odd angles.
Ooh.
It also has tiny humanoid legs for teeth in its
What?
mouth. And more humanoid legs as legs.
You're just making this stuff up.
I mean,
It's all made up. I mean,
it's like
it's Dungeon World.
Leg dinosaur?
That was
it's
a joke.
leg
Keep going.
dinosaur. You might say it's a Legosaurus.
Is this the Legosaurus Rex?
No, like a Stegosaurus.
No, I know.
It's like a but with legs.
I got you.
Am I
Just
gonna
got
have to
that.
explain every joke?
Just got that.
So the Legosaurus comes crashing through the trees, kicking them over as it goes. And I'm sorry, in my description of the Legosaurus, you're staying in the path of it, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
you
get kicked.
You get kicked hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Fula and be like, "That's crazy. That thing. What is that thing?"
Don't worry, guys. It didn't hurt. I'm still cool.
Oh my god.
Well, you're gonna get hurt.
I'm still one of the guys. I'm still one of the guys.
You're gonna get hurt.
It's okay.
You took 6 damage. You get kicked into a tree and you take 6 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And the Legosaurus proceeds on its way.
No big.
Yeah. You were just in the way. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm gonna have a cool scar after
And
this.
like some kind of hero, you decided to stay there instead of just throwing the party liability in front of it.
Yeah.
Why am I a liability?
Because you almost got his wolf killed.
And you were late.
The
You gotta
wolf
make
was
up for it.
fine.
You gotta make up
Yeah,
for it.
Wolf was fine.
Almost wasn't.
Almost wasn't, though.
But it was fine in the end.
So, you all continue on your way. And shortly arrive at the base of the ziggurat without further danger.
Yo, I'm gonna take
See
a look.
several flying creatures circling in the distance. Hear some more crashing sounds in the woods around you, but it doesn't seem like you're in any immediate danger
Does
here.
it look like there's an entrance?
Yes.
You go ahead and
I'm
describe
gonna take a
it.
look
The
at that.
ziggurat stands, I believe, I have some size dimensions for you here.
That's my favorite dimension, is the size dimension.
Yeah.
The ziggurat is 500 feet to a side, and it spans upwards about the same distance. There is a stairway in the center of it, taking you to the topmost level. And flanking the stairs, on the bottom level where you are 2 large stone doors that appear as though they have not been open in quite some time.
Yo, is that river nearby still?
The river is a short distance away
Okay, cool.
through the trees to the west.
All right.
What are you thinking?
Those doors look pretty
I just
menacing.
was scared that maybe the frog things were gonna come.
Getting some menacing vibes.
in a very
Maybe.
Getting
rude
some
way.
menacing vibes.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do with the ziggurat? We could,
Yo, I'm gonna open those doors.
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go for it?
Yeah,
You're just gonna go for it?
I'm gonna open those doors. I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm gonna open those doors.
I go.
Make me a strength roll. It seems like you gotta lift these things.
I feel like you should knock first.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that. Good.
You're welcome.
Good point.
Politeness counts for
I mean, do what
something.
you want to do, but like,
You really are a good character.
You're from that place with no rap music, right?
But I'm also from that place.
Yeah, but you
Everybody
got a dope
started.
wolf.
I got a dope
Everyone
wolf.
started from such uncool origins, except for Dula.
I've heard
He's a
people.
fire lizard man from
the butter.
knows.
The house party, remember?
the house party. That's right.
Nobody knows
We'll have
about the
plenty of
house
time to
party.
get into your backstory later.
I got a 2.
Great. You don't do anything.
How about we check out the stairs then? This
Yeah.
seems like less effort
No one has to lift any.
in a
stairs.
strange way.
Lifting stairs. I'm not trying to lift those stairs.
Does it look really hard for him while he's doing it? I mean, he can't do it, so he
I
must be
know,
really
he looks-
struggling.
He looks super dumb while he's doing.
Is he like he's like grunting and almost screaming, crying?
I hope those goblins
He
take a
stops and
picture
then
of you.
he throws a little tantrum. This stupid door won't even open.
My wolf is laughing. EP.
Idiot. That's what your character says. Your wolf is laughing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like kick it.
Wow.
My wolf?
The door.
So are the stairs happening?
Not the wolf.
Yeah. Let's just go up those
Yeah,
stairs.
the
Those
stairs
doors
are
look
happening.
heavy. He's a
Let's-
lizard
let's
person.
do
He
it.
couldn't even do it.
You reach the top of the stairs to find a large brazier lit with flame.
A friend in Brazier?
That was a reach.
That was bad.
That was a
So
reach.
good.
I don't know how I got
That
that.
was a real reach for a joke.
That's okay with me.
Keep it in mind for later.
Yeah.
No.
I really lost your train of thought.
The total. Yeah, you really threw me off with that one. There is an inscription in an ancient tongue on the brazier. Would any of you like to attempt to decipher this
I will
inscription?
attempt
I
to
do.
do.
I mean,
all
you.
three of us just go
I mean,
for it.
you go ahead. You
Everyone
go ahead.
Play on
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Make me intelligence rolls. Go for it.
I got a
We're counting this as
5.
spouting lore.
I got a 9.
I got a 7.
I got a 5.
Okay. So,
Don't look at me.
you managed to decipher the words
Yeah.
and find
I
that
did.
it more or less says. You don't quite get the full idea. It's very ancient dialect of whatever it is you're reading. You get the gist of it that says, you must sacrifice what is precious to you to find the path to the treasure.
Treasure.
That's what it says on the brazier.
Roughly. It's probably more flowery than that, like
And
it's
it's-
supposed to
the
be, but you
brazier
got kind
has
of like
flame.
a little. The brazier has flame.
I'm gonna put out the flame.
Can you just do that?
You done?
Yeah, I
Is
can
that
actually.
like just one of your
Flame
things?
off.
I can manipulate flame
Terrific.
on a wisdom roll.
The fire goes out.
Do you want me to roll wisdom for it?
Can't
By
see
the
us
way,
now.
Since you, oh yeah, you need to make a wisdom
Yeah, I
roll.
need to make a wisdom roll.
I assume that was just one of those things you could just do.
I can.
I get a 7.
Anybody can put out fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big fire.
You need a
You got
wisdom roll for
7?
that?
a big
Yeah, I
roll.
get a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case,
You fail.
you're supposed to, you're supposed to be
Yeah.
able to do it, but at what cost?
Yeah.
An ugly cost.
At what cost?
At what cost?
You have to
I
make
can't
an
really
ugly
think of a
choice.
downside to just putting out a fire.
You could get burned.
I'm just like,
You can get burned.
well, it's like, it's a wisdom roll, right? And I love fire.
Yeah.
I've never put out fire before.
So you get a little freaked out.
Maybe I get really depressed.
You get a little freaked out. Yeah, you
Have
got
a little
morose
panic
a little
attack.
Yeah, that works. That works. That works.
Have a little panic attack.
You need a breather moment.
Yeah.
You need a breather moment.
I just missed the next action.
How does Dula know this mysterious language that you've just deciphered? No. Answer the question.
Doesn't even know what it
He's
is.
spouting lore. No, he does know what it is. That's the thing. It turns out it's something he's seen before. That's how he
I've seen
knows.
before.
How did Dula come across this? Did you learn it in college or what?
His local public
Do you
library.
minor in ancient dinosaur runes?
No. It was on the inside of my fish tank.
I just guessed.
The fish tank you grew up in? The instruction, like the little warnings of
Yeah.
do not overfill,
Do not only feed one teenager per day.
not meant for an aquarium setup.
Yeah. not
Sacrifice
for
something
Aquarius.
Do not
precious to
feed
you.
more than one teenager per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find the
Careful.
treasure.
Do not reach inside. Always wear flame retardant gloves.
Yeah. Okay.
Caution.
We can, that's
Sure.
good enough.
Good enough. Yeah,
good
we
enough.
can wing it with that.
Douchebag warning.
So yeah, the fire has gone out.
Great.
What are you guys gonna do with that?
So, what did it say? We have to sacrifice.
Sacrifice something
Something
precious to you.
I don't have anything.
Kill the wolf.
I'm not killing the wolf.
I thought putting out the fire was precious enough, but
I just lugged this thing up the side of a
Perhaps.
cliff.
Perhaps you don't all know what's really precious to you yet.
Oh, we're gonna have to learn a
Perhaps
lesson.
what's really precious to you is something you'll find along your journey.
Is it gonna be something inside us this whole time?
like friendship.
Yes, like
It
friendship.
might be,
Is it going to
but
be a
then you'll
mirror?
have to burn it.
Oh God. You really are trying to set us against each other.
Oh my god.
You're gonna build us up and then break us
All right,
down.
I'm gonna try and open those doors again.
I back down and try and open the doors.
Yeah, I think
you
I'm
want to
start-
do that as like a team effort?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
all do that
I
together.
can't do it. I'm having a panic attack.
Oh, that's right.
All right, maybe we can do it.
We can try.
Nope. I got a 3.
Oh, I got a 9.
All right,
9's pretty good.
pretty good.
9's pretty good.
It's better than a
You gonna
3.
try helping too? Or
I'm having a panic
you're
attack.
Just freaking out
He's
up
really-
at the top there.
he's
Just like,
He's
what-
sad
Really
right
milking
now.
that.
You could always just
Like at the base of the stairs.
How about we say that we waited until he was
couldn't you just
done
relight
having his
it?
conniption?
Can you just relight it?
Okay, I'm good. Took me a minute.
That's good.
I got a 7.
Yay!
That's called role play. Role play. So
That's a total
between
of
you guys both got
17.
successes. So between the two of you, I'm gonna say you managed to lift it up enough that Todd
You can push it.
and EP can get through there.
Yeah, EP's
And the other you two can roll inside, but presumably the door will shut behind you.
Awesome.
So you may be trapped in there.
Cool.
I mean, you could always lift it again from the inside.
We in a dungeon.
Yo, I'm gonna roll up
You
in
might
there.
enter a dungeon of some kind.
I'm gonna roll up in there.
It might be a little bit dank. Are you gonna roll in as well?
I'm gonna roll up in there.
The door
more time.
slams shut
roll up in
behind
there.
you,
Cool.
and the dank air of a dungeon most dank. I'm just gonna title drop a lot right now. That might be the only chance we get.
The dankest.
The dankest.
They said it's the
dungeon.
name of the thing.
Yeah.
It sounds so familiar to me, but I can't
Truly.
place where it's from.
Truly, we were the dank dungeon all along. Look at the camera.
On a scale from 1 to 10, I would say this dungeon is dank.
This is not going to be
Most-
interesting to anybody.
It's not. Not at all. So you stand at the mouth of a long hallway into the darkness. It's pitch
Hallway
black
has
in
a
here.
mouth.
It's figure of speech.
Is
I'll
it?
activate my weapon.
It's a literary device.
Is it?
Activate my weapon so that we have fire.
You're not even going to let me use a cantrip, bro?
Okay. How does that shed light?
Yeah.
It does.
You have to actually
Does it
use
shed light
though?
as a torch?
Is it
It doesn't.
wasted?
I don't think it sheds light as a torch.
I mean, it
got
could be
this
fire,
No,
but not
cantrips
like
are forever.
There you
make a whole
go.
lot of light.
Yeah, I mean, it makes
Cantrips are
enough
forever.
light.
That's going to be a t-shirt.
Cantrips are forever. Gonna cross stitch
Or
it.
bumper
So that's
sticker.
like not pitch black.
Quit having your little club party over here. What are you doing? Making jokes about cantrips?
Yes.
Yeah.
You two are ridiculous.
Oh,
got
we have adventuring gear.
I got light.
So
You got light?
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
Oh, okay.
I'm a wizard.
Enjoy.
make light,
Light.
wizard,
Yes.
All right.
blizzard.
Does light require a roll, or you just do it?
Come on.
It doesn't require a roll. You just do it.
It doesn't really
Can you mess
say.
up casting light?
It only says you have to roll about spells. I think cantrips, you're just
Yeah,
good.
probably not. All right. I
Who
mean,
cares?
Who knows?
It's a cantrip.
You cast light, you mess up, and it's like a really gross fluorescent light. Makes everyone look
And it smells bad.
terrible.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and it's like flickers every once in a while.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's like
just
really loud. You should
really
like,
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a horrible buzzing noise.
it's like what is?
I would rather it be dark.
Can someone
always a
change that light bulb?
So yeah, you have light, courtesy of Bettania.
Yeah.
What kind of light are we talking about?
Real sad light.
Where'd you come up with that name? It's an interesting one.
I just made it up.
From
it came from my-
You're not going to ask me where I came up with Todd?
I mean, it's an elf name.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I mean, it's on the list
Forgot
here.
about Bethany.
You forgot.
All along the walls,
I kept it.
all along the walls, are what appear to be sarcophagi.
Oh,
with the
yes.
heads of dinosaurs. You know where the head part is.
Any human legs?
Other than that,
Are these
they're like,
like are these Legosauruses?
they're not Legosauruses. You only saw the one Legosaurus.
Yeah,
Where
it's
the
huge,
head
right?
part
It
is.
was real big.
man.
These are like human-sized, like some sort of
Talking Land of the Lost
Can I
or
open
something?
one?
like some sort of like humanoid dinosaurs, like Land of the Lost or maybe Dinotopia. Kind of like you, like your ancestors.
Your people.
Right. Oh, yes, my ancestors were dinosaurs.
Yes.
Because I'm a salamander.
Yes.
I mean,
Probably.
closer than
I mean, I don't know
me.
how evolution works in this world. I haven't written that part yet.
Maybe it's the other way. I evolved some weird lemurs, and you
Yeah,
guys came from
maybe
the
there was
Legosauruses.
yeah.
The wolf was a fish. So yeah, there's these sarcophagi just lining the walls.
Can I open one?
They're open, right?
I mean, you
I mean,
can, right?
you can.
Are they not open? There was
No, they got lids.
Yo,
Lids
Oh,
with
so there's
dinosaur
like
faces.
pictures.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
activate.
it's
Whoa.
like an old Egyptian sarcophagus with
Oh,
a picture
I
of the guy's
see.
face on it.
I'm gonna activate my
Fantastic.
weapon, and I'm gonna open
Now your
it.
weapon was already
I
activated.
really don't like that idea. That makes me super nervous.
Oh,
Hey,
That
how
makes
many sarcophagi can we see?
there's a lot.
Yeah,
there's
don't
like
open.
one every
don't
like
open
10
a single
feet
one.
on both sides
I'm
of
just
the
gonna open
hall.
up one.
Are you saying open up all of them?
Just
No,
one.
I said don't open a
Yeah,
single one.
don't open them.
Yeah, what if it's alive in there and it comes out and it goes, "Hey, I'm mad because you woke me up."
You didn't
Well,
even
they're trying to
knock.
convince me not to open a sarcophagi.
yeah.
I open a
suck.
sarcophagi.
and we don't physically try. We just go, "What are you doing? You're still doing it. Why are you doing that?"
Stop. Wait.
I like push it.
Ah,
You're like, I mean, why would you do that?
See, this is the reason that you're the party liability. Because
Everything he does.
Is super
everything
liable.
you do just makes you all very liable to things.
Ugh.
To fun and games and fire.
And death.
And death. Death as well. Death is a big one. So you push open the lid of the sarcophagus, lift it up and slam it off, and inside are the mummified remains of a dinosaur-headed man.
Dope. I closed the sarcophagus. I just want to see what was inside.
As you are closing the sarcophagus,
Nope.
it begins to move.
I closed the sarcophagus faster.
Yeah, close it.
So
You finish closing the
proud.
sarcophagus to hear a
proud.
light tunk.
Just like,
And I
it's
say,
like we try to
at
wake
which
you up
point
early.
I say, what was that?
I say,
Don't
go back
think
to
about
sleep.
Forget about it.
Oh boy. I vote we run down this hall
it. Yeah,
real
let's just keep
fast.
moving, forget
so
anything.
Isn't that a dead end?
Mummies?
Let's go to the other
Yeah.
way.
Is it a dead end?
Absolutely.
No, the hallway goes.
Yeah,
All right, let's go
let's
down
go.
that
Try
hallway.
going down the hallway.
Let's go.
Let's go down that hallway.
The
So
other
the
way is a
hall-
closed door.
Hallway goes. Woo! I'm dropping my book.
Oh
The
boy.
hallway goes a decent distance straight ahead before cutting to the right. At which point, you follow it a little longer after that path, and there is a turn to the left, or you can continue going forward. You hear the lids of sarcophagi sliding open behind you as you proceed through the tomb.
Okay, we don't know that was me. we could.
We don't have to know. We said don't open it.
That could have been some sort of trap, or like that we triggered when we
Yeah,
walked
but
through
you
here.
opened
Or when we
one, and
opened
now
one.
I mean we
Yeah,
gotta
but
blame
he
something.
didn't push it open.
We
He
have
just
to
closed
blame
and went back to
something.
sleep.
Do we want to go straight or do we want to go left?
I'm gonna blame
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame the ziggurat. See, I'm saying ziggurat now. I'm gonna blame the ziggurat.
I'm blaming the pyramid. Let's go
neutral.
left.
I was going to say straight. God.
Let's go left.
Let's go left.
Majority rules.
Majority rules.
No, left's more fun.
I'm going left.
You are going left.
Yes.
Oh, you sound like you were like protesting.
No, I really wanted to go straight, but now let's go left. It's fine.
Okay, sure.
It's fine.
So
Call that
you run to the
Stockholm
left.
We'll cut it.
And
We'll
come
cut it in
to-
post.
A dead end.
Yeah, sure is.
You're in.
How far down is the dead end? Is there enough time for us to run back before these super dino zombies
No,
come
they're
running?
following you.
Are they?
How fast?
Are we
to
trapped?
leave?
Not like mummy speed, so not like super fast.
Yes or no? Are we trapped?
Yeah, you're trapped.
All right. Well, let's.
You're in
I'm-
the room and you can hear
I'm
them
panicking
shambling.
on the walls. Dog's freaking out.
Dog's freaking out, hates mummies. But dog doesn't hate mummies.
So
really.
I guess I'm just like trying to feel around for any sort of secrets.
Any kind of like secret walls or
Yeah,
something?
you know, in that.
I can make me a discern realities roll
Ooh.
Alright,
because
which
that's
is-
what this game calls
Is that
it.
Wasdom?
I believe it is wisdom. Yes. To just figure out if there's anything in here that can help you escape.
All right.
Yep, wisdom. Yes. Ooh.
Got a 12.
But it's a 13. So, guess what, guys? I found a secret door.
The small,
Maybe.
if there is one.
I know. I hope there is.
There's not. Dang it. The small ritual chamber that you are currently in seems to, in fact, be a dead end.
Wait.
Right.
We're in a ritual
You appear to be
chamber.
in a ritual chamber. I was going to explain it, but you really wanted to look for secret doors.
I'm panicking.
You were amped.
That's
You
how
were ready to go.
panicking works.
There's a table in here and several tools lining the walls,
Ooh.
which you believe were probably used to make mummies.
Are there any clothes?
They got those
nearby?
canopic jars
Ooh.
and the brain hooks and stuff.
Yeah. Whose idea was it to go left? We should have
Yeah,
gone.
come
We
on,
should have
Britannia.
gone
No,
straight.
no.
It's Britannia again with this stuff.
This might work out
like,
okay.
open the
Isn't your name
sarcophagus.
Bettania?
It's definitely not Bethany. All right. Well, if we're in here, I can maybe cast some sort of ritual
Uh-huh.
to do bad stuff to mummies.
The mummies are coming.
They are coming.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we see any like garments or clothes?
There's wrappings. There are mummy wrappings.
Do you want to disguise as a
like
mummy?
some sort of like clothesline.
I like
don't really
that
know how they
idea.
stored mummy wrappings.
I really like
If
that
we
idea.
disguise ourselves as mummies and then pretend we're in the mummies.
Yes.
What I think we should do
But it's really
is hide
dark,
up
and we
against
can't
a
see,
wall
and
so
they
they
can't
come in and
see.
we can
Well,
just
there's
kind
light.
of
Just
Put out your okay. Let's dress ourselves up as mummies and then put out the cantrips.
Yep.
And then we'll like walk past and we'll be like, they went that way.
What about my wolf?
So you're gonna Scooby Doo it.
Well, let's
gonna
mummy my wolf.
Scooby-Doo it.
Scooby Doo.
yeah,
let's
we'll,
mummy- we'll mummy my wolf.
we'll mummy the wolf.
Forget combat. Scooby Doo.
Scooby.
It works great for them.
Well, we can still do combat. We'll just be dressed as mummies.
It works good for Shaggy and Scooby until like the real mummy steps on their mummy wrapping and it pulls it all off.
And then they become cowards
And
again.
they're like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Zoinks!
Yeah, zoinks, and they have to run away.
Yeah.
Okay, so make me defy danger rolls using your intelligence.
Ooh.
Scribs.
I feel like we're not using our intelligence.
Okay, interesting.
That's pretty good. You look like a proper mummy.
Uh-oh.
I got a 10.
I got a 7.
Ooh.
Oh, an 8. Sorry.
You're gonna have to make an ugly choice.
Okay. An ugly choice. So the two of you do up some really fine work. You do some really fine work with your mummy costumes. Todd,
Uh-oh.
you half-assed.
But it's a mummy costume. How does it look
Yeah.
bad?
You half-assed it.
Well, maybe
know,
that's good. Maybe you guys look too good.
They just compared to them, standing next to them, you're just very unconvincing. Because they did such a bang-up job. I mean, you're trying to make a mummy costume in the
Can't
time
you
it's
guys
gonna take for
can't
these
you guys
mummies to
kind of
get to
like
the room.
tone it down a little bit? Maybe I'll look better that way.
So do you begin walking down the hall into the crowd of mummies?
By the way,
there
there's
are, like,
there's a real bad
multiple mummies.
looking mummy wolf following us also.
So
Yeah.
first
I
things
didn't even
first,
think of that.
I think we should wait for all of the mummies. We should put out the cantrips.
Yes. Lights
Okay.
out.
Cantrips out.
I can't
We
see
should
it.
Pitch
wait
black.
at the sides of the door.
Just like
wait
we're-
for all the mummies to come in.
Burn this place
And then when
down,
they're all
man.
in
It's a
and fumbling
ziggurat.
around
burn
looking
it.
for us.
Yeah, but there's probably
and we'll
flammable stuff
also
in this
act
room.
like, where'd they go?
Yeah.
We will
So I
then
vote.
exit.
Let's take position
This
on the
is
wall.
the plan.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
That was my idea
Yeah.
before, but then I kind of was like, "That's
All right.
stupid."
No, let's
So
do
you
it.
have your costumes.
Yeah.
So now make me defy danger intelligence rolls. See how convincing you're at. Or no, make it charisma. You're acting. Make it charisma. You've got to have the acting chops of a real mummy.
I got a 9.
I got a 6.
I got an 8.
I actually got a 10, but I have 8 charisma, so I have a -1 modifier. I was just like, come on.
what'd you get?
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
I got a 6. I'm
got-
the worst mummy.
You're a terrible mummy. You're apparently really bad at
I
this.
mean, I was born this
so
way.
you two, you're all good,
Okay.
but you can tell
I'm kind
those
of like,
mummies
"Ugh,
want a piece of Todd.
I'm a mummy.
Oh, no.
The mummies are not buying it, Todd.
All right,
Dang,
well,
Todd.
So now you have to make an ugly choice.
great.
I mean, I guess it's not that ugly. The choice is basically, do you leave Todd to get eaten by mummies?
No.
Or do you bail on him?
We don't leave Todd to get eaten by mummies.
Because you'll get found out if you save him from the mummies. And this
Yeah,
will
but I
turn
think we
into
stand a
some
better
sort
chance with the 3 of us
of
than
mummy
with me.
extravaganza.
How many
And a wolf.
mummies
How
are there?
many mummies? Here's the
many
exact
mummies?
number of
How many mummies? Nobody asked me, so I didn't say. I just said many.
Yes.
There are 7 mummies.
There are
Oh, that's
7
not so
mummies.
bad.
7. I've seen worse.
Come on, guys. That's
The
not so
mummies
bad.
aren't dead,
They are,
so I mean,
presumably.
it's like rule of. All right, I'm gonna activate my weapon and charge into the mummies to keep them
Okay.
from attacking
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
That's a surprise attack.
All right.
So,
yeah, you two can get the drop on the mummies
Okay.
for sure because
Yeah.
they think you're just one of them.
Sounds good.
So you two can go ahead and make some attacks on these mummies right now. If you'd
All
like.
right.
Okay. So I'm gonna make attack on, I guess, the mummy that's I guess farthest in the back, because it's a surprise attack.
Yeah, you're coming from behind.
Yeah, I'm coming from behind.
Yeah, you're
Do we get a bonus?
You're getting a little pincer attack
Do
there.
we get a bonus for the surprise behind surprise?
Yeah, maybe. See what you roll first.
Okay.
So this is a hack and slash roll, which uses your strength.
Intelligence.
It's for your class.
Yeah.
That's right. Special.
That's pretty neat.
Bettania.
I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Okay, you're using a spell here.
I'm a wizard.
I was gonna ask. Are you attacking or are you using a spell?
I'm using a spell.
I got a 9.
You got a 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay.
So I'll either draw unwelcome attention, disturb the fabric of reality, or forget it.
What would you like to do?
Draw unwelcome attention.
All right.
Yeah, we already.
I mean, you're basically.
I mean, I
doing
already did that,
anyway.
so-
Yeah. It wasn't that bad of a choice.
I'm really good at that.
All right. So roll up some damage for the mummy you're attacking with your magic missile, and you, Davis, Dula,
Fula.
Dula Wula Fula, can go right ahead and do that as well.
Okay. And I have +1 damage.
I rolled
my weapon.
4.
4.
Do we have? Is there,
Pew pew.
There it is.
One of the mummy's arms falls off.
Awesome.
You did a good job.
So now it's just.
It's in my hand.
I guess that's how that worked.
I got a 6.
Got a 6
Yeah.
for damage.
Yeah, 5
All right.
+1 is 6.
You slash into the mummy with your flaming sword,
Yes.
and he is set alight
Oh, dope.
because Mummies are flammable.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a bad time. You bring fire into this whole equation.
Yeah.
In retrospect, why do they make mummies the main enemy in this area?
That's what I
don't know.
thought. I was like, the mummies, this is a big deal.
I just
could
figure
probably
everyone-
kill like a bunch of mummies.
I just figure everybody really likes mummies, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Any mummy
We were just
fans?
talking about mummies.
Well, we were just talking about
I'm a
Brendan
Mummy
Brazier
fan.
earlier, and he was
Brendan Brazier.
and he was in the Mummy movie. So
He was in the mummy movies. Yeah, you keep it in mind.
Yep.
Keep in mind. You'll have your chance to make more.
I know.
Brendan
I'm
Fraser
trying
jokes if you really
to
want
keep
to.
the Brandon Fraser going.
I was thinking about Under Wraps.
So, two of the
that was a
mummies
thing
have been
too.
wounded.
Earlier.
One of them is on fire, and I guess screaming.
Is he
Mummies go
screaming
like,
obscenities?
so he's kind of just doing that.
Are mummies afraid of fire?
These
Like
ones
Frankenstein's?
Depends on the mummy lore you ascribe to.
are.
What's-
In Under Wraps,
mummy
he
lore
was,
do
in
you
Under
ascribe
Wraps, he was
to?
very afraid of fire.
These
Yeah.
mummies, Under Wraps, everybody's favorite Disney TV movie.
It's my favorite Disney movie.
yeah,
not
I
mine.
love decent TV's movies.
DC TV. Disney TV. So,
Town?
Yeah,
the
just
one that is on
progressively
fire
got worse.
is quickly burning up. Doesn't seem like he likes it. So you're guessing these are in fact the mummies, the kind of mummies that
Don't like
are
fire?
not fans of fire.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's a good advantage you got there.
All right.
You got there. Todd, you may roll initiative, and everyone should roll initiative now that we're going into like actual combat.
All right.
We've got the surprise round over with.
How do we do that?
We've got to battle a bunch
Glad
of
you
mummies.
asked. Is that 2d6 plus dexterity?
Yes,
Fantastic.
that's how I'm going to be doing it. Rules for who goes first in Dungeon World are sort of
Effie.
easy. You can kind of do it like so.
Got
This is just how I'm going to do it.
Okay.
What do you got?
8.
I got,
Okay. What do you got, Todd?
7.
What do you got?
Also an 8.
Everybody's doing great,
Except for Todd.
except for Todd.
Todd was doing okay for a
But you're
minute.
all more agile than mummies. And that's what counts.
That's good.
That's what's important in this situation.
That's really great. It's awesome.
So you 8 folks. Who has the higher dexterity score? What are your dexterity scores?
15.
15?
9.
So she's got you beat. So
Shut up.
go right ahead and act
is your
once
fault.
more. Deal with these mummies.
I'm a magic missile.
First you want to go left. First you want to open up.
I
Oh.
think you did it.
Oh, hi.
That works.
Oh, wow.
That's a 12.
That's as high as it gets.
You're hitting that guy no problem.
Oh, yeah. I hit him for 5.
All right, you blow up that mummy. The mummy explodes in a shower of
Dust.
mummy dust. Some sort of
Yeah, I
mummy
don't know.
dust.
It's like the 4th of July.
And these mummies have dinosaur heads, right?
They do.
Great.
2 mummies down.
Just
5
jumping.
to go.
Don't get too excited. Dula,
I'm going to move on to the next mummy.
you gonna set the next mummy on fire?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's move on and just do another. Just like
Okay.
hit one, next one.
All right. As you were doing this, the first mummy you hit,
Yeah.
like he's burning up. He's
Yeah.
falling apart, turning into a little pile of burnt mummy.
Okay.
So you're probably you're not gonna have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Next one's up. Make me that hack and slash roll.
I got a 12.
Fantastic.
A 12. Great.
So I rolled this plus a
Tell
d6.
me how dead the mummy is.
It's a hack and slash, right?
You can either choose to not be attacked back by the mummy, and add the, or you can choose to take an attack from the mummy as well, but deal an extra d6 damage.
I'm going to deal an extra d6 damage.
Okay, that means the mummy gets a chance to hit you too.
Yes. If he doesn't die.
Yeah.
He took 8 and 5, so
That's
12 damage.
The mummy is dead.
The mummy was excited for a second,
He was really hyped because he saw his opening. He went for it
and he watched it close.
and he died.
At least he
Is
died
this
happy.
something about when one door opens and when one door closes and
Right
another
up until the
opens?
very end there.
Except
Right
backwards.
up until the very end, he was feeling good about it.
He was like,
There's
ah,
still
an opening to attack.
4 mummies
I'm
left.
dead.
Okay.
That's how
Mummies
mummies
left.
think.
Okay.
Seeing you as a huge threat, 2 of the mummies
It's a threat to
whip out
everybody.
their toilet paper strands, because that's the best technical term I can come up with for mummy wrapping
Whip out.
whip attacks,
Toilet
and
paper
attempt to
strands.
grapple you.
Ooh.
Make me a defy danger strength or dexterity, depending on whether you just want to like break these toilet paper wrappings
I think I'm going to do strength.
or
Yo.
like dodge out of the way.
I'm going to do strength.
You gonna do strength?
I'm going to do strength.
All right.
Are you?
As opposed.
Looks cooler.
Are you gonna do Dex or Strength?
I got an 11.
Oh my god. Wow, he's killing it.
This mummy's gonna have to get a really good roll. Because the first one already
Well,
didn't
because
beat
it's
you.
not even an 11. Oh yeah, it is an 11, huh?
Is your tiebreaker?
Really?
Tiebreaker? You just rolled an 11. Let's see. What's your you're using strength, right?
Yeah, my strength
What
is
is what is your strength?
11.
Your strength score is 11.
Yeah.
All right. So the mummy actually has a higher strength score than you.
Okay.
So that'll act as our
Loads.
tiebreaker.
Okay.
So you've been mummy wrapped.
Okay.
You've
You're a
been
mummy
wrapped
now.
up in
In their mummy?
How flammable is this mummy wrap?
probably pretty flammable,
Okay.
but it is going to constrict you.
Because I currently have a flaming sword in my hand.
Yeah.
It's going to constrict you for 3 points of damage
Okay.
before you can just burn it apart.
So there are 2 mummies on him right now.
There are 2 mummies on
Two.
him. There's 1 mummy on each of you. One mummy shambles over to you and just tries to give you a mummy slap.
Ooh, mummy better watch out.
So the mummy has hit you, but you have the option of attacking him back.
I would like to take that option.
All right, go for it.
All right. Can I use magic?
No. You gotta do an attack.
You're gonna have to punch it.
All right. That's plus what modifier?
Strength.
Strength. Since
Yeah,
it's a melee attack.
that's a 4.
It's a 4. All right. Yeah, you're not getting around that mummy.
Ah,
So the mummy
man.
slaps you for 4 damage. The main method of attack for
It's
mummies.
very rude.
Slapping.
Oh, that is bad.
It's a real rough time. And Todd, you were being attacked by a mummy. as
I'm
well.
going last?
This mummy is gonna bite you
How is
with
this
his dinosaur face.
How is this happening?
This mummy got a 10,
Yeah.
so he's gonna
Sounds like-
deal a whole
sounds like
bunch
he's
of
hitting.
damage to you.
Oh,
He's got
boy.
you,
He's hitting
and
me.
he's not gonna let you attack him. You take 4 damage from a mummy bite.
It's not so bad.
A mummy bite and a mummy slap are the same amount of damage.
Yes, but that's only because I rolled
How many,
that way.
how many mummies
I
are
know.
left? 4?
4 mummies.
4 mummies.
How many mummies? Todd. Todd and his faithful companion EP. It's your turn to deal with these mummies.
I'm just gonna attack him with my sword.
Alrighty. Good old
That's what's
stand
gonna
by.
happen.
Which
see what
one do you
happens.
attack?
The one that is attacking me.
Okay.
Yes. Go for it.
4.
Cool. You messed up.
Yeah. Great.
The mummy grabs your sword and somehow wrestles it out of your hand.
Whoa.
All right, fantastic.
Now that mummy is wielding a sword.
Great.
Watch yourselves.
Great.
Great work. Great work.
There really is no god in this
Bettania,
world.
it is now your turn.
I'm
One of the
gonna-
mummies has a sword.
Yeah, I'm not going to hit that mummy.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with the mummies I know.
The one that's right in front of you?
Yes.
All right.
And I am going to use magic. And that's...
So Lee, you succeeded.
It's a 7.
7?
Yes.
Okay. Is this magic missile again?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to lose the spell, disturb the fabric of reality, or draw unwanted attention?
I'm really curious about this disturbance.
I'm going to say you can't draw unwanted attention
No,
because
I was actually going to say I want to disturb the fabric of reality, and that means I take -1 on going to cast a spell until I prepare spells again.
Okay.
But also it sounds cool.
Okay.
Sounds very
Not
cool.
when I say all of it.
The fabric of reality has been disturbed.
Yes.
We'll see the results of that at some point.
Yay.
Maybe that sword disappears.
Oh,
I'm out of sword,
Maybe that
but
sword
at least that
disappears
mummy
and, like,
doesn't have it
4
anymore.
mummies
Maybe
just disappear as well.
Your wolf turns into a beaver.
I don't want that to happen. That
Well, you don't
that
control it.
ruins the whole EP
Maybe your wolf
joke.
turns
that
into a
idea at all.
Terrastodon.
No, thank you.
Ooh. Oh, but that
You
means
do get to roll damage, however.
that's
yes.
what I was just thinking. You did get hurt. 6.
6 damage?
Yes.
That's 1 dead mummy.
Hey.
3
Mummy
mummies left.
explodes.
Fools.
Bye, mummy.
3 mummies left. Dula, you are being constricted.
I'm gonna try and kill the mummy that has a sword.
Okay.
But you're constricted.
You're constricted, though.
Okay, I can
Did you not hear that part?
My sword is throwable.
How do you throw it when you can't move your arms?
You just go like this. It's all in the wrist.
You
It
do like
doesn't
a little,
actually have weight.
a little underhand.
You're like bullying
it
it.
doesn't have weight.
It's fire.
You make a compelling argument, sir.
You just have to like. it just
Make
goes
me an
with-
attack roll. Underhand.
I get a 7.
It's a 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
So that mummy gives you a nasty squeeze in an attempt to stop you from throwing your flaming sword at him. So you take another 2 points of damage, but your flaming sword hits its mark. Roll that damage. It gently twirls through the air and kind of just whacks him on the head.
It just hits him enough. I mean, it only needs to touch him.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
You got a 9?
Yeah.
Okay. It's dead. You lop off the mummy's head. It's real bad.
It's real bad.
Was that sword mummy?
The mummy friend,
No. Was
the
it?
friend of that mummy, I should say,
Okay.
is enraged at the death of his pal. So he's going to run up. He's going to give you a slap as I drop my die on the ground.
Mummy slap.
Little
He hit
slap.
you real good. Oh, he slapped you for 2 damage. So I guess he didn't hit you real good.
Thought he was gonna.
He was blinded by rage.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it.
Mummy
And the mummy
rage.
with a sword is going to attack you with your own sword.
Nice.
He did a great job.
Of course he did, didn't he?
So you can attack him back if you want with, I guess, like a
With my
punch,
hand?
I suppose.
I don't even know what that damage is gonna
does
be.
your wolf get
I
attacked?
get D4. I don't know how. I
your
was gonna
die
bring
type-
that
your
up, but
damage
I
is
have
done
no
by die
idea.
type. Your damage is done by die type, so I'm
Right.
gonna say just drop the die type by 1.
Okay.
So you have like you do.
I have a D8, so
do
D6.
D6. Yeah.
All right. How about a 6?
A 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
Okay,
work.
great.
You gotta get at least 7.
Great.
The mummy, however, hits you for 8 damage with your own sword.
Great.
He's the real hero here.
How you doing,
And now
buddy?
it's your turn.
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah, so as a command, instead of like hack and slash, you can do that.
But it. No, that's okay. We'll talk about it after.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh boy.
It's your turn.
Oh,
Get your revenge.
can I
Mommy's
try and
revenge.
finagle my sword back from him? Give it
If you
back
want
to me.
to.
Give it back to me.
Yeah, sure.
This might not go so well for me, guys.
Just make it a strength roll.
Yeah.
You're defying danger
Great.
to grab your sword.
It's really been working out for me so far.
Super well.
Yeah, not good. 4.
Are you gonna die, Todd?
I think I might
You
die.
take a point of damage because you got your hands on the blade of your sword.
Nice.
You go to grab it and just grab the blade.
It really isn't working out. Bettania, please save Todd.
Oh,
He needs help desperately.
I really
Has his
do.
sword.
he ain't getting it from me.
Oh man,
All
I'm
right.
just.
Yeah, girl, that's a 4.
You weren't paying attention. I don't know. You wanna? I believe that means you lose the spell.
Oh, I think that does mean I lose
Yeah.
this. What?
I believe that means you lose the spell.
It's a.
'Cause you rolled less than 7,
That's,
unless it's a cantrip.
It's not a cantrip.
it's an
That's what I was
actual
thinking.
spell.
It's an actual spell.
Dula, would you like to save Todd?
Please save me.
Yeah.
Would you like to make up for your status as a liability and be the real hero like you have been doing now?
He's just gonna kill me right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to actually roll to activate my weapon again, and then do
We'll
it.
do it.
It's just a
Go for it.
So
We need it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
I got a 7,
You're good.
so I barely did it. That was
Barely
close.
did it.
Right. So it's a sword. It's dangerous.
Well, do something with
It's
it.
+1 damage, and it's just thrown again. So
I
I'm
didn't
gonna-
ask for your life story.
Sweet, so
Kill
you're
the
gonna throw
mummy.
it. He's throwing it. So let's see.
I'm gonna go and
Let's
kill
see
the
how
mummy.
this
Okay,
goes.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
attempt to hack at the mummy.
That's pretty nice.
It's a 12.
Yay!
Mummy will take an extra D6
That's really
of
good.
damage.
That's real good. Yeah. That mummy's pretty dead. I'm just going to assume.
Yes.
All right, you opened yourself up for
13.
attack by taking the extra damage. He didn't do anything, though. So, yeah, that mummy's super dead. So, having destroyed the threat of these mummies, you feel that you are probably now able to explore these tombs more leisurely. However, that will happen on the next episode of Dank Dungeons, as our time is more than up. Because, man, that mummy encounter got heated. So,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh, because of the fire.
Because it was on
swords.
fire.
That's fun.
yeah.
Hey, you
So-
guys, you guys get
fire.
Thank you,
joke.
everyone who tuned in, everybody who's watched this. We really appreciate it. There's more episodes on the way. We're going to try and shoot for about an hour each. Maybe next time we'll actually come in at about that time instead of going out. But
Yeah, come on, Todd.
yeah, start somewhere. You can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on Twitter. And you'll be able to check us out on YouTube as well. And NCTV also. It's Northampton Community Television. They've been kind enough to let us use their equipment to record this, and they will continue to do so, I hope. Because otherwise there won't be a show.
We'll find out next time.
Thank you very much for watching Dank Dungeons. I've been your Dank Master, Dan. These have been the lovely Lizzy, Lance, and Davis. And we'll see you next time.